Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29, back again for the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude. And my goodness, here we go once again with another character of the Super Sons, and that is Damian Wayne, who has now been possessed by the demon Nezza, and now going up against his old man, Bruce Wayne. So jumping into first things first, and that is the area of the cover reading. Now, on the left-hand side, it will be the first cover, to which I give an 8.5 out of 10. For the second cover, which is on the right-hand side, a 9 out of 10. Moving to the top one on the left-hand side, also a 9 out of 10. And last but not least, for the last cover on the right hand side, an 8.5 out of 10. It's not the best, but it could actually do with a little bit of clearing up, but overall I still enjoy the cover. I'll now get things prepared as we get ready to go and have a look inside and what's happening with the story and also the art. So starting off the beginning of this story, we see Batman and Robin together, and we get a bit of a scene or narration of sorts. And I must admit, by the way this narration looks, it looks like it's coming from Alfred. And as we move into the next couple of scenes, we see Damian bowing before his mother, and no doubt that probably takes place in relation to what's happening with the demon Nezza, to eventually seeing a bit of a flashback here with Damian in one of his best outfits that he wore, and that was in the Rebirth era, which we also got the Super Sons. And we finally move into the main story, and now we're at Wayne Manor, and we start to get a bit of a narration or some thoughts coming from Bruce Wayne. Story continues, notices someone at the door, and of course, the heart of the Bat family has returned. The real heart of the Bat family. The second heart is Nightwing. So finally moving back into this again, and I still hold to my same criticisms as what I spoke about this on the channel, and that is Batman has never disowned Damian Wayne. So could it be that this narration here, just in regards to this part, has nothing to do with either Damian Wayne or even Alfred, but instead, what if it's actually Nezza giving this narration? Like, maybe Nezza believes that Damian Wayne has been disowned by his own father, when he never actually has been disowned by his own father. With the story continuing, we of course see some more discussion between Alfred and Bruce. This art is amazing here. And as the story continues, we finally move into the Batcave, to which we catch up with the demon-possessed Robin, who has Timothy Hunter and Jakeem Thunder. The story continues, and of course, Batman certainly notices that there is something wrong with Damian. If anything, I still think it should have been Bruce Wayne that got possessed and not Damian. The reason why? It would have been Nezza's best revenge to get. And you could have had Alfred helping Damian out, and also stopping his father from being possessed by the devil Nezza, which would definitely make Damian more of a hero. things continue in the storyline. We definitely get a lot to read through and see. If it's one thing else as well that I'd sort of want to point out with the art, even though I do enjoy this art, I think the artist could have actually done something to show something, especially around Damien's eyes. Like maybe use a different color format to show his eyes glowing, to show that he's possessed. Story continues. We get Alfred getting a hug from Bruce, and we get Damien along with Timothy Hunter and the others, and Jakeem Thunder returning to the Tower of Fate. We advance a little bit further in the story, and yes, Batman catches up with Zatanna, to which she also says, oh, Damien's to blame, but Damien's not to blame. And in this case, maybe it should be the writer is to blame in this story. The story continues, Batman moves forward as Damien moves forward. And last but not least, we move into the end of the story. Now, as you can see here, we've got Mother Soul's eyes that are green. Now, that should have also been applied to Damian Wayne to show that he is possessed and working for the Devil Nezza. And this is where the artist also fails us, the reader, as well as the writer. So for the internal art, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the story. Now, first things first, did we get any comic references? Sure enough, we did. And first things first was the Batman City of Bane. In relation to the terrible Tom King run. The next thing is the area of time. We didn't get really any indication of time, though it would not hurt to include it in the story, because it would probably make things a little bit more fun, say, detective-wise, especially for those who like to be a bit of a sleuth in the stories, have a guess of what occurred and what happened, and what are the subtle hints that we need here. Next, we move into the locations. We had Wayne Manor, which is also set in Gotham, along with the Batcave. We had the Salem's Tower, and the Tower of Salem, and the Tower of Fate. The cast of characters is consisting of Batman, Bruce Wayne, Alfred, Damian Wayne, Robin, Timothy Hunter, Jakeem Thunder, we had Zatanna, we had Nezza, and last but not least, Mother Soul. Now, for the overall story rating, I gave this a 7 out of 10. My only criticisms are in relation to the art. I think the art could have been better in advocating or showing that Damian Wayne, just like Mother Soul, has been possessed by the Devil Nezza. And the fact that it wasn't, it really disregards any avarice to the story. And the thing is that writers need to quit regressing Damian Wayne's character, because the only person regressing is you, not the character. Alright? Make Damien a hero. He should be a hero. That R is for redemption. That R is not for regression. If you're going to regress a character, the only person that's regressing and needs to go back into storytelling and stop trying to be the next Alan Moore, rack off. We don't need you. So the story rating for this is a 7 out of 10. And I'll see you again next time at Super Sons Fortress of Attitude. I'm not too sure what the next Super Sons related thing that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, or maybe there is the Terror one, the Terror Through Time. That might be the next one that will show up. or it could be the Son of Kal-El and the next issue of this. So stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you again at Super Sun's Fortress of Attitude, to which you're always welcome.